Budget gone wild. Budget gone wild. Oh, I can't make this stuff up. Whew. Back to Love, Live, Laugh. For the oldies but goodies, welcome back to my channel, Lifetime Budgeters. Hey, I got a name now for y'all. Life Budgeters. Welcome back, Life Budgeters. And for the ones that's just coming in, welcome. I hope you go ahead on and click the buttons. Do what you do. Or stop by time to time and become a life budgeter with us. I also want to thank the Lord for another day, for keeping us, for watching over us, for all his goodness and his greatness, first of all. Okay, to give a little background knowledge about me, I am a single parent of 3. I have my youngest one lives in a home with me. My 2 oldest one, they live in a different city, and they both have their own place and their own family. And I just want to welcome everyone back to this channel. So, budget gone wild. I'm telling you all, I can't make this up. Okay. Let's go ahead on and get right in this. First of all, check the nails out. Yeah, took my nails off. I haven't had my nails off and going on, if I'm not mistaken, 4 years. No. Probably 3 years, and that's just to give it a break for a week and then get them put back on. But the difference from this into then and now, these nails are going to be off for a while because it is a sacrifice that I am going to make to pay down my bills and try to get up under budget. Because let's look at this. Because remember, on the budgeting, remember with my budgeting, I was already over budget. Let's see, where did we find? Right here, I wrote it down here. I was already over budget. $292 over budget already. So yeah, so I cut back. I could cut back, and it was a good thing that I did. And if you see a shadow, I'm sorry, I'm feminist at night, just 11 something at night. But I cut back to try to get up on the budget, and as well as there's things that creeped up on me that I wasn't ready for, so I had to go in there. Now, I want to make something clear. I had made it a statement. I don't know if it was in one of my videos or when I was talking to myself one day. How in the world I'm going to pay off debt and trying to save $1,000? I can't do that. That don't make sense. It makes sense to pay off debt first. Wrong. It hit me because if I had that savings account set up, then what happened to my car? I would not have to dip into my money that I was already short on, and I wouldn't have to go another route to call someone to pay for it for me. I don't mind saying it, for some help to pay for it for me, because I had to get a whole nother battery. So I just want to say I thank the Lord for laying it on my son's father to, go ahead on, and he put on his card because he didn't want me to have to keep getting jumps, and he said it will mess up the the alternator, the starter. So he went on and purchased it. But I am going to pay him back because I'm not going to owe. I don't like owing him nothing. Let's put it that way. And I don't like borrowing anyway, but the only reason why he did that, he didn't want me to be stranded with his child. So, which is my youngest son, Ace. So I thank the Lord for him, and he's given me, time. I told him, at the end of February, I can start paying them back. Hopefully, my money pick up, whatever. However, I want to thank the Lord for that. So if I had a savings, I wouldn't have had to even call and tell him what was going on. I would have got it done because I wouldn't have heard his mouth. How long you been driving like that? You know you mess up the stop. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, let's go ahead on. Tired of rambling. I'm not going to ramble. So we're going to go ahead on and jump right in. So I just want to do a little talk about what's going on in my monthly budget before I go into my weekly budget. Right here where I had my nails, $50. It went all the way down to $15. It took $15 to take them off. You remember that tithing that I didn't pay on the last one because something came and snatched the money out my account before that next day before I can get the tithes in or something like that happened? I was upset. And I said, when I get some money, the next time I get paid, that's definitely going to come out. I'm still going to pay. Devil is a liar. So guess what? I went on and paid it with this money that I'm going to talk to you about where it came from. And I used that and I paid that tithing, and I also paid the tithing from that money. So I thank the Lord for that. So we'll go deeper into some debt. I just want to talk to you about basically about the nails. Some more stuff came out. You'll see it as I start writing it down. But that was a sacrifice for me because I feel that I work hard enough to get my nails done. Because I really don't buy me a lot of stuff. Well, buy stuff. Most of my stuff come from thrift stores and Goodwills and yard sales. And to God be the glory because I love shopping at one of them. I love it. I'm not complaining. But, I just wanted to do something for me because I get my hair done probably about every 2 to 3, about every 2 months, something like that. I wash it on my own, but to get it, trimmed and how it's supposed to really make me look really nice, I had to cut back on mine in order for my sons to get his done every 2 to 3 weeks. You know how we are mothers. We take care of our children first. I know. I got to take care of myself, but, So I thought by me just doing my nails and then probably once every 2 months doing my feet, going to get my pedicure done, cleaning my, that I feel good about myself. But I'm telling you, I was literally in tears. The water wasn't dropping on the outside, it was dropping on the inside. I had said, good God, I didn't know you could cry tears on the inside. I know you could be so overwhelming, you feel like, you're moaning, but it felt like tears was going on the inside. I said, God, dogs wonder. Caught up into these nails just that big, but that was a sacrifice because I just felt that I had deserved it, and I knew I did, but hey, to get my goal, to accomplish my goal, I had to cut back on that, and I thank the Lord for giving me a mind to do that. So I got to help myself before I can get help. You know what I'm saying? I got to do all that I can do. This is not forever. I'll get them back, but I just need to, I got goals I need to pay off. So the reason why I said budget gone wild, I did this budget not once, not twice, but 3 times. And I said, let me hurry up and get this video out. I hope you enjoyed my grocery haul. I don't like doing grocery haul I'll keep saying. But some of my subscribers, some of the budgeters, they like to see grocery hauls. So I want to show you that grocery haul that the Lord had blessed me with. So I'm going to go ahead on and get this out before something else pop up. You will see that I'm over budget still. And I'm like, here we go, negative account. Once again, I can't make this up. How in the world am I budgeting and still going into negative? Make sure that you write your bills down on the right dates, which I didn't on one of them, one or two of them. Or was it three? I don't know. I don't know. So let's go ahead on and get started in this. So we're going to go ahead on, and I'm going to flip this back for now. Hopefully that you can see it. I had already started putting it down, and I said, what are you doing, Twanda? You got to wait for them. Okay. So you're here. So let's get this party started. So the directors, the reason why I said directors class is because I sometimes teach classes because I have director's credentials from a daycare, and sometimes owners will want me to teach a class or teach how to get a portfolio together. And yes, and I'll give them a price, but I get that every blue moon. Once in a while, or lately I've been getting it probably once a month, but sometimes it'll go for a year or so, and then it'll come back. It's a hit and miss on that one. So I thank the Lord for that, as well as, so 400 came from that one. And for the PD specialist, remember I did that video about side job, that PD specialist side job making $1,000 a week. Okay, so for this one I made 200 because I have my main job, so I have to work around my main job. So we got 400 plus 200, so that total out to $600 that I'm budgeting with. All right, so we're going to put in our tithe, which is the amount $90. Remember, that's for the old and the new. All right. And Spectrum, I had got, that was cut off. And I said, what? And A said, Mom, I got a report to do. And this was just, I'm like, Lord, if I pay these people out of my checking account, I'm going to do an overdraft. But A said, Mama, this has got to be due. I got to do it. I got to email it to him. So guess what I had to do? I paid it. Yes, it's going to be overdraft. It didn't go in as soon as I paid it tonight. So I'm praying that it don't go in for another 2 to 3 days. But 3 days, because payday is this Friday. I get paid this Friday from the main job. So, but if not, I had to do what I had to do. I go figure. So that was $60. The next one, T-Mobile. This was another one that I forgot about. They had split the bill in half, and this bill was split in half from I'm having some kind of going on with my ears, like an echoing. Split in half from December's. So this was the last payment that was split in half from December. But guess what? No. From November. No, from December. But guess what? This one in January, whole new bill. And that was due on the same day this one last bill was coming out of. So guess what I had to do for this one? This month. Make a payment arrangement. Split it in 2 halves. Go on next month. See, like I said, I can't make this up. I can't make it up. Every time I desire to do good, who can finish that? Finish it in the comments below. Every time I desire to do good, if you know what I'm talking about, finish the rest of it in the comments below. All right. So we got Open Sky. This is my second credit card. That was an Open Sky card. Remember, I paid off the first one. So that came out. Gas. I had to get some gas. $10 here, $10 there. Ooh, I hate that. Keep going back and forth. Medication. I had to get medication. That medication was my diabetes medicine, which I put me some workout clothes that I'm going to get as soon as I can. I put it in my I put it inside my Amazon list, but I'm going to purchase it as soon as I can. But I already got some, but I'm going to purchase it as soon as I can. But I've been walking and stuff, so I'm excited about that. Sometimes I be wanting to look a little decent. I went to the thrift store and found some things there, but you know they don't have, when it comes to clothes, it's really kind of sometimes hard to find that what you want in there. So you'll come about by here. So yes. So Cash App now. So that my medication was $13.87. Thank God with my insurance that I have, Sunshine Insurance. I had bought some food, which was, I believe, some orange juice because Ace was sick. And I bought a bag of chips because I just wanted it, y'all. They came up to $6.40. And I had Cash App $37.37. Now that right there came from, and I borrowed some money from Cash App in December. Because remember, I had not been working. I had not been to work since, I believe, the third week in December. So I had all the way up until January the 6th. So I had borrowed some money from Cash App. And how about doggone it, I forgot about that. And that came through too. Okay, we're not going to even talk about that. I'm telling you. And then some said, "Want to borrow the money again, so then your account won't go negative. Borrow from Cash App." I'm like, no, I don't want to, but we're going to see how it's going to go. Okay, so the car payment was another one. I had the car payment coming out on the 5th, I believe, or the 7th, which it was supposed to. And I had forgot that I turned off automatic payment some months ago and had them taking it out on the 18th. And guess what came out? Which messed up all of this here. Even the ones I ain't know. When that came through, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot. There it is. I knew it wasn't paid. And I kept saying, I got to go and see when that's going to come out. Oh, no, I got to call them to pay them. I got to stay within the 30 days so it won't hit my credit like I ain't paid without the 30 days. Child, I had no forgot that I had no set that thing up. And it's happened every month. So how I forgot? I'm telling you. So the donation of that food that the Lord blessed us with, from the food bank, I donated $5, and I thank the Lord. That's all I could donate. I thank the Lord for that. And when I received the director's pay, $400, they cashed out it to me, and I needed that to go right in my account. So the transfer fee was $6 and some change. I forgot to change, so I'm just putting $6. Okay, nails was $15 when I had the nails taken off. My personal was $6.41 because I had to buy shower gel for us to shower with. We need that. Firestone. That's what it's coming in at. Firestone, $43.37. that when they went to change my battery, they checked my oil. They say I ain't have a drop of oil in there. I'm like, what do you mean? That have never happened. Well, ma'am, you over $1,000 mark. You last time you had it done was in October, and here come Ace Dad. Y'all, you know what women do? They just jump in the car and they just drive. I said, oh gosh, got to hear this. Got to hear this. So I said, I'm gonna pay the oil change out of my money, and he did the what was it? The battery. I don't know what's going. It's like my ears want to pop, but it won't pop. And then the Prime credit card that I have is $52 payment. All right, so all of that came out, and I believe that's that. So let's add this up. I hope it's in the screen. So we're going to add this up. So we have 90, 60, 75, 25, 10, 13, 87, 640, 30, oh Lord, 37, 37, 275. I got to get used to nails being off. It's like I can't function right. 641, 43, 37, $52. So it says 645, 68. Something ain't wrong. Let me try this one more time. 90, 60, 75, 25, 10. 13, 87, 640, 37, 37, 275, $5, $6, 15, 641, 43, 37, $52. Hold on. Let me make sure this right, y'all. Okay, $719.42. That is correct right there. So my total is $719.42. That's my total. So this been paid, Spectrum been paid, T-Mobile, Open Sky, got my gas, my medication, this been paid, that's 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 been paid. I gotta check to see if this been paid, but it's supposed to say it came out on the 18th, so I'm pretty sure that's been paid. I was intending to check that before I got on the video, but it comes out like clockwork. So I'm quite sure that's been paid. So my total is $719.42. So I'm gonna subtract 600 from $719.42. So we have 600, take away $719.42. So that's going to be a negative $119.42. Negative $119.42. Yep. Nothing go here. Nothing went here. Nothing went here. So let me open this out. Let me move this calendar out the way. So we have my total income was $600. I hope that you can see that. My total income was $600. Let's smooth this. All right. My cash envelopes was 0. That's here. Sinking funds, 0. Savings, 0. Bills, which these are the bills, was $719.42. So we'll do $719.42. And then my balance, $600, which I already did. It's $600. Take away $719.42 is a negative $119.42. Negative $119.42. So I only have right now in my account, I can say In my bank account, as of now, today is the 20th. If it, I don't know what time it is. Cause I started this at 11. So in my bank account right now, I have $40 in there right now, a positive 40 in there. So I need to take away, so 119, that's what I am at right now, negative. So I'll say $40, take away 119.42, and that will leave me with a negative 79.42. That I pray that it hold up and come on Friday, which is different things coming through. So 79.42. So no. So when I mark it paid, that means a lot of them, I know this came out a lot, the car payment, a lot of them showing that it came out, but some of it have not came out of the checking account. But when I go on the website, it shows that it's been paid. So, you know, sometimes it take a day or two. So we're going to do a negative 19. A negative 19.42 equals, so it a negative 79.42. That's what my count. That's what it's going to be. Now, I'm praying. See, I was supposed to have, I did some work. Well, I'm going to do some work. I started doing some work. And they were supposed to already have started paying me on it, but something came up, you know. So, you know, I have a heart too. Something came up, and I know it came up. And I had somebody else vouch that it came up with that person. So I had to, you know, wait. I'm not going to bother her. You know, sometimes, like I've heard people say, you have to go out your way to help somebody. Sometimes it takes you to go out your way in order to help somebody. So, yeah. So, if that wouldn't have been that came up on, you know, her end, then I would have been $400 over and ready for other bills to come in for next week. And then plus my check would have went with that. But now I don't know when this is going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. So I can't bank on that anymore. So dog is ringing in my ears. I'm going to check my blood pressure when I get off of this. So that is it, you all. Budget gone wild. Now, I had wanted to mention some quotes. Something, you know, I got my little notes here that I had wanted to talk about. Hey, y'all, I received an email from Ally. Remember I told y'all I was denied? Well, then I received an email from Ally saying that I was approved and had my account number on there. So I'm like, how they gave me an account number and they say I denied? Ain't nobody called me. So I called Ally, and they did say that they did approve me. Thank God for Jesus. They just waiting for me to put some money in the account. I said, well, that's going to have to wait. So they gave me some time to put it in. I don't know. I think it was 30 days. I can't remember. Some time to put it in. But the good thing about it, they said I could put a penny in. And that'll, you know, have it where it won't say close. So I am going to do that, but right now I can't even afford a penny to go in. So I'm going to wait until I get paid on Friday to do that. So I want to say yay. And also I had wanted to mention this very inspiring statement that was made from another YouTuber, but it was on a total whole different level and talking. But I switched that around and changed some of the words to fit the budgeters. So I had changed it saying, your financial situation is a reflection of your past decision. Now, I can't say that about you, but I know I can say that about me. Getting into debt that I didn't have to get into. Stop budgeting for a while and chaos, money, don't know what's coming or going. Started late budgeting. Didn't do budgeting when I was young. Didn't really know nothing about it. Wasn't shown, and I don't blame my parents for that. But hey, they kept a house, roof over our head and everything, but they were strict on keeping your credit good. So they did teach me that. Even though I veered away from that when I was young, but they did teach me that. So it kind of fits me that my financial situation is a reflection of my past decisions. So that does reflect on me. And I also thought about, because if I want to change my financial situation, I have to change my spending, my budgeting, my cash flow, the way I think, the way I talk. And when I say the way I talk, I know I say I'm a low incomer, which I am, but I can also say, like I always say, I don't know where, I don't know when, and I don't know how. But I do know one thing for sure, that Jesus will always make a way. So remember, life budgeters, to love much, live well, and laugh often. Until the next time, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you later.